Thanks for listening, Grand Junction.
You know, we did listen to some comments that didn't really fit into any of the categories, but we really wanted to share them with you.
We hope you'll find these as interesting as we did.
So many of these issues are really divided along that line. Do we have a sense of, as a government, to have a responsibility? I mean, I believe that we're all connected. I really believe that, and I can't give you a reason why I have come up with that, but I just believe what I do affects you. What you do affects me, and each of us have an impact on each other, whether we like it or not. So, to me, we're all diminished if somebody is suffering as a result of our neglect, or if we can. I just believe compassion is a universal trait, and if we don't address that part of our basic good human instinct, then I think that we miss something.
I think there is a polarization in our society. And unfortunately, there's a lot of animosity. And I think that conflicts with my biblical worldview, you know, going back to people are precious and, you know, loved by God. So, you know, I think that's the way we have to treat others, is with respect, because they're a child of God.
It's surprising to me how hard dialogue is in this culture around faith and politics. And as I've listened to people come through the rooms and said that, I've really resonated with that idea that, yes, that's so true. We don't know how to talk to each other in a thoughtful, meaningful way about these issues. And I hear myself say that in a tone that makes me think I must be one of those people that could do it. And then when I listen to other people, they'll say things that so flip my switches that all I can think of is, how can I change their minds? How could they be so wrong? And I feel that swell up in me, and then I see it swell up in other people. And I feel like we're all possessed with that. Most of us are possessed with that demon. I certainly do. And that saddens me.
It's very sad to divide oneself, because God is one. And so whenever you divide, it's like taking one drop of water out of the ocean and saying this is the ocean, but really the whole ocean contains all the religions, all the lifestyles, all the peoples.
It's simple. You love your neighbor. You love your neighbor. Your neighbor is a neighboring nation. Your neighbor is the person next door. Your neighbor is the person that you do not know. Your neighbor is the person who you do not agree with. The neighbor is the person whose lifestyle sets you on edge. Your neighbor is a faraway nation populated by people whose religion you don't understand.